Let's start with Dream Girl 2 that releases in cinema halls this week. Raaj Shaandilyaa, in his directorial debut back in 2019, had introduced audiences to Dream Girl, a film that had showcased his knack for tickling funny bones. Fast forward 3 years and he returns with Dream Girl 2, a sequel that amps up the volume on comedy. The movie begins with an extravagant Bollywood song, immediately setting the tone for a raucous ride. The ensemble cast, boasting of talents like Manoj Joshi, Vijay Raj, Seema Pahwa, Paresh Rawal, Rajpal Yadav, Annu Kapoor and Asrani, adds a layer of brilliance, of course. Ayushmann Khurrana again steps into the shoes of Karam, while Ananya Panday takes on the role of Pari, the film's central characters. The story kicks off with a conflict triggered by the awkward revelation of Karam and Pari's love affair. Pari's father, portrayed by Manoj Joshi, a lawyer, meets Karam's father, Jagjit, played by Annu Kapoor, to talk about Karam and Pari's marriage. In their initial encounter, Manoj Joshi's character challenges Karam to prove himself worthy of Pari's affections by bringing a $250 million, emulating the villain father of the 90s. This premise propels Karam into a quest to gather that sum, leading to a series of comical subplots and eccentric characters. The first half of the movie rides well on Ayushmann's impeccable comic timing and the veteran supporting cast's wealth of comedic experience. Puns and one-liners land effectively, injecting decent humor into the narrative. However, as the plot progresses, it loses some of its steam, despite juggling multiple subplots and an abundance of engineered romantic situations among multiple characters, which eventually weakens the chemistry between Karam and Pari, emerging as one of the film's drawbacks. Ananya Panday's character arc is somewhat vanilla, but she manages to shine whenever she's on screen. The rest of the cast lend robust support to Ayushmann Khurrana, crafting an engaging cinematic experience. While the first installment seemed to have a coherent storyline, the sequel struggles with narrative depth. The delivery of gags and one-liners become relentless, occasionally missing the mark despite the cast's exceptional efforts. Manoj Joshi's presence is impactful, though he has given very minimal screen time here, leaving audiences wanting for more. The direction style of the film mirrors the fast-paced skits of popular TV reality shows and satisfies the audience with some occasional laughter despite the lack of cinematic quality in the screenplay. At the later part of the movie, it seems like makers felt an urgency to educate the viewers about homosexuality, moral values, gender fluidity, feminism by giving random statements like dialogues such as "love is love, man" to the protagonist. But it could only make the audience shrunk to their seats more, as they felt very preachy. To create comic puns and one-liners, the writing goes for a toss at moments, as there is a noticeable insincerity in the writing. The most concerning aspect is the casual and insensitive portrayal of depression. Apart from that, some jokes are unapologetic and do not consider the sensibilities of the 21st century audience or the need for political correctness. In a sense, Dream Girl 2 thrives as a comic entertainer, but its narrative falters at times. The well-executed performances and comedic moments show us, and they manage to keep us, the audience, engaged despite the film's shortcomings. The film can be consumed as a one-time popcorn binge only.